You came back. That makes me so happy. You're just in time for Chapter 6 from Uncle Remus, His Songs and His Sayings by Joel Chandler Harris. And Chapter 6 is titled Mr. Rabbit Grossly Deceives Mr. Fox. And it goes thusly. One evening when the little boy, whose nights with Uncle Remus were as entertaining as those Arabian ones of blessed memory, had finished supper and hurried out to sit with his venerable patron, he found the old man in great glee. Indeed, Uncle Remus was talking and laughing to himself at such a rate that the little boy was afraid he had company. The truth is, Uncle Remus had heard the child coming, and when the rosy-cheeked chap put his head in at the door, was engaged in a monologue, the burden of which seemed to be, "Oh, Molly Har, what you doin' dar, sittin' in the corner, smokin' your cigar?" As a matter of course, this vague allusion reminded the little boy of the fact that the wicked fox was still in pursuit of the rabbit, and he immediately put his curiosity in the shape of a question. "Uncle Remus, did the rabbit have to go clean away when he got loose from the tar baby?" "Bless gracious, honey, that he didn't. Who, him? You dunno nothing 'tall about Brer Rabbit if that's the way you puttin' him down. What he gwine away for? He moughter stayed closer till de pitch rubbin' off in his ha'r, but 'twarn't many days 'fore he was lopin' up and down de neighborhood same as ever, and I dunno if he wa'n't more sassier than before. Seemed like dat de tale 'bout how he got mixed up with de tar baby got round 'mongst de neighbors. Look, it's Whimsical Uncle. Come say hi, honey. Just say hi right there."
Hey, gang, get some coffee.
We'll let you do that.
Okay.
He's awesome. Seemed like that the tale about how he got mixed up with the tar baby got round 'mongst the neighbors. Leastways, Miss Meadows and the gals got wind on it, and the next time Brer Rabbit paid him a visit, Miss Meadows tackled him about it, and the gals set up a monstrous gigglement. Brer Rabbit he sot up just as cool as a cowcumber, he did, and let him run on. "Who was Miss Meadows, Uncle Remus?" inquired the little boy. "Don't ax me, honey. She was in de tale, Miss Meadows and de gals was, and de tale I give you like it were gun to me. Brer Rabbit he sot there, he did, sort of lamb-like, and den by he cross his legs, he did, and wink his eyes slow, and up and say, says he, 'Ladies, Brer Fox was my daddy's riding horse for 30 year, maybe more, but 30 year that I knows him,' says he. And then he paid him his specs and tip his beaver and march off, he did, just as stiff and as stuck up as a fire stick. Next day, Brer Fox come a-callin', and when he gun for to laugh 'bout Brer Rabbit, Miss Meadows and de gals, they up and tells him 'bout what Brer Rabbit say. Den Brer Fox grit his tushes sho' enough, he did, and he looked mighty dumpy. But when he riz for to go, he up and say, says he, 'Ladies, I ain't 'sputin' what you say, but I'll make Brer Rabbit chaw up his words and spit 'em out right here where you can see 'em,' says he. And with dat, off Brer Fox put. And when he got in the big road, he shook the dew off in his tail and made a straight shoot for Brer Rabbit's house. When he got dar, Brer Rabbit was 'spectin' on him, and the door was shut fast. Brer Fox knock. Nobody ain't answer. Brer Fox knock. Nobody answer. Then he knock again, blam, blam. Then Brer Rabbit holler out mighty weak, 'Is dat you, Brer Fox? I want yer to turn and fetch the doctor. Dat beta pursly what I ate this morning is getting way with me. Do please, Brer Fox, run quick,' says Brer Rabbit, says he. 'I come atter you, Brer Rabbit,' says Brer Fox, says he. 'Dar's gonna be a party up at Miss Meadows,' says he. 'All de gals'll be there, and I promised that I'd fetch you. "De gals, dey 'lowed dat it wouldn't be no party 'ceppin' I fotch you," says Brer Fox, says he. Den Brer Rabbit say he was too sick, and Brer Fox say he wasn't, and dar they had it up and down, 'sputin' and contending. Brer Rabbit say he can't walk. Brer Fox say he told him. Brer Fox say how? Brer Fox say in his arms. Brer Rabbit say he droppin'. Brer Fox 'low he won't. By Brer Rabbit say he'd go if Brer Fox told him on his back. Brer Fox say he would. Brer Rabbit say he can't ride without a saddle. Brer Fox say he get the saddle. Brer Rabbit say he can't set in the saddle lest he have a bridle for to hold by. Brer Fox say he get the bridle. Brer Rabbit say he can't set in the saddle lest he have a blind bridle, 'cause Brer Fox be shying at stumps long the road and fling him off. Brer Fox say he get the blind bridle. Then Brer Rabbit say he go. Then Brer Fox say he ride Brer Rabbit most up to Miss Meadows's, and then he would get down and walk to balance her the way. Brer Rabbit agreed, and then Brer Fox lift out of the saddle and the bridle. 'Cause see, Brer Rabbit know the game that Brer Fox was fixin' for to play, and he determined for to outdo him. And by the time he comb his hair and twist his mustache and sort of rig up, here come Brer Fox, saddle and bridle on, and looking as pert as a circus pony. He trot up to the door and stand there, pawing the ground and chomping the bit, same like sho' enough hoss. And Brer Rabbit he mount, he did, and they amble off. Brer Fox can't see behind with the blind bridle on, but by and by he feel Brer Rabbit raise one of his foots. "What you doing now, Brer Rabbit?" says he. "Shortening the left stirrup, Brer Fox," says he. By and by Brer Rabbit raise up the other foot. "What you doing now, Brer Rabbit?" says he. "Pulling down my pants, Brer Fox," says he. All the time, bless gracious, honey, Brer Rabbit was putting on his spurs. And when they got close to Miss Meadows's, while Brer Rabbit was to get off, and Brer Fox made a motion for to stand still, Brer Rabbit slapped the spurs into Brer Fox's flanks, and you better believe he got over ground. When they got to the house, Miss Meadows and all the gals was setting on the piazzer instead of stomping at the gate. Brer Rabbit rid on by, he did, and then come galloping down the road and up to the horse rack, which he hitched Brer Fox at. And then he saunter into the house, he did, and shake hands with the gals and sot there smoking his cigar, same as a town man. By and by he draw in a long puff, and then let it out in a cloud, and square hisself back and holler out, he did, "Ladies, ain't I done tell you Brer Fox was the riding hoss of our family? He's sort of losing his gait now, but I spec I can fetch him all right in a month or so," says he. And then Brer Rabbit sort of grin, he did, and the gals giggle, and Miss Meadows she praise up the pony, and dar was Brer Fox hitched fast to the rack and couldn't help hisself. "Is that all, Uncle Remus?" asked the little boy, as the old man paused. "Dat ain't all, honey, but 'twon't do for to give out too much cloth for to cut one par pants," replied the old man sensuously. The end. That was chapter 6. Mr. Rabbit grossly deceives Mr. Fox. Here's a picture of Mr. Fox at Brer Rabbit's door. And here's Brer Rabbit riding on the family horse. That Brer Rabbit is some sort of trickster, isn't he? The next chapter is chapter 7. Mr. Fox is again victimized. Thanks for listening. I hope you're enjoying the stories from Uncle Remus, His Songs and His Sayings by Joel Chandler Harris. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.